Many folks across the state are experiencing frustration with a lack of doctors and some long wait times to get in to see a specialist. KX News' William Albert shows us how the problem got to where it is today and what the North Dakota Medical Association is doing to try and fix it as we lead local.
Many folks in North Dakota are currently experiencing long wait times for doctors and a lack of physicians across the state. And for some, the lack of health care might seem like a problem without an answer. According to the Vice President of Health Affairs at the University of North Dakota, Joshua Wynn, the ongoing doctor shortage across the state affects people in small communities the most, where there's almost no health care nearby.
In the Red River Valley, the shortage is quite different than it might be in Hettinger or Rugby. So the more rural you get, we see an almost across the board maldistribution of providers.
One such person who has been affected by the shortage is Corey McIver, a teacher at South Prairie High School who has 2 children with hearing and visual impairment. McIver says that he has to drive out of state to see specialists for his kid and will continue to do so.
We were recommended by Dr. Carver, our pediatrician at the time, who was the head of the NICU unit here at Trinity, with some different options. We could travel to Minneapolis, where they're at the University of Minnesota on campus, to see doctors there, or I believe it was Denver, Colorado was the other option.
However, North Dakota has struggled with creating residency slots for new doctors as they are not funded through Medicare or Medicaid like many states in America, creating a problem decades in the making.
Number of slots are determined by the hospital cost analysis that they do. So the hospitals in the state show Medicare their cost analysis, and that can determine how much funding there is. But the Balanced Budget Act of 1997 essentially froze the number of slots. That was almost 30 years ago.
While the University of North Dakota has made strides in increasing residency slots through funding through their clinical partners as well as additional funds through the state legislature, the problem still remains consistent. However, McIver says that if more doctors are able to join the workforce, it would be life-changing for his family and many people across the state.
In the rural areas of North Dakota, to have the opportunity or the option to have a doctor, say in Bismarck or Fargo, or even if it was a traveling doctor that would come from Minneapolis that had a clinic based in Fargo, to cut down the drive.
In Minot for KX News, I'm William Albert.
As of this year, there are slightly over 1,100 doctors and clinics and hospitals around the state.